Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the north end of the soccer field. At this time, Oregon High School would like to recognize the senior class members of this year's Oregon Boys Soccer Program. Each senior player will be escorted by a youth representative. To start off, please welcome U11 player Audrey Adams escorting goalkeeper 00 Austin Adams. Playing with the U11 Orange is Barrett Anderson escorting goalkeeper number 0 Duncan Morgan. He's on the U9 Mavericks. Here comes Connor Hitch escorting number 3, Colin McCombs. From the 56ers U12 white team is Greta Schreiber escorting number 4, Johnny Coughlin. Playing on the U7 Hawks is Clayton Jones, and he's escorting number 5, Garish Russell. He's on the U9 Academy Orange team. Please welcome Kellen Ingram, escorting number 6, Carter Hendrickson. Isaac Schultz is from our JV1 team. He's escorting number 7, Zach Schultz. From the U12 Orange Blaze team, we have Zach Intham escorting number 8, Madison Condua. Longtime Oregon soccer fan Sophia Fulmer from the U11 Orange team is escorting number 9, Zach Fulmer. Playing for the U9 Mavericks, please welcome Anderson Nowak, escorting number 11, Zach Roscos. We have Alexander Sykes from the U13 Orange team, escorting number 15, Brian Tapley. One of the biggest soccer fans in the district, please welcome Violet May, escorting number 17, C.J. Fisher. Luke Bennett, who plays on the U15 Orange team, is escorting number 18, Zach Bennett. Please welcome Oscar Joswick from the U9 Mavericks. He's escorting number 19, Ian Moran. He plays on the U14-15 Orange team. Here we have Hunter Dobrinsky, escorting number 22, Brian Lewandowski. Please welcome Alex Nelson of the U12 Blaze, escorting number 23, Brady Groucho. Playing for the U13 Black is Cameron Paulsford, escorting number 24, Nick Borden. We'd like to thank all the players for staying out there at midfield. And ladies and gentlemen, we present the Oregon Youth Representatives and the senior class members of our 2018 Oregon Panthers. Thank you, seniors, for all your hard work, dedication, perseverance, and passion for the sport of soccer at Oregon High School. And congratulations.
I did, yes. I got two extra. So you can do that. He's coming. He's one in purple. George is in Vegas for a conference. Yeah. How are you doing? No, somebody. And for Lauren, you want to spread the blanket out. Yeah, he's out of town, so yeah. He missed it. Right, he's gonna have to somehow, yeah. Yeah, oh, wood. Okay. I'll go. Oh, you are? Oh. Sorry. Yes. Really? I don't know that George knows that. He can get it in.
Well, I mean, if they're actually together, I like.
Yeah, they're not.
What they have, they continue.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Huntoon Field for tonight's WIAA Badger Conference Boys Varsity Soccer match between the Milton Redhawks and your Oregon Panthers. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Redhawks.
Here's some strange for the boys' jerseys. He must.
Number 3,
Yeah, he said I could
Nate
get a badge.
Gerard. Number 4, Alfonso Lopez.
Bring a blanket for him.
Number
You
5,
know what a terrible parent.
Grayson Hammer. Number 7, Nick Robinson. Number 8, Luke Wheeler. Number 10, Andrew Vaji. Number 11, Delkin Riley. Number 14, Lucas Mullen. Number 19, Michael Lee. Number 21, Alec Rebels. And number 22, Andrew Thomas. And finally, protecting the keeper, Maverick Atwood, number 1. Coaching for the Redhawks, Chris Arnold, and head coach, Ryan Wagner.
There's something out of random. Oh my gosh.
And now, for your Oregon Panthers, number 2, junior Colin Bierke. Number 3, senior Colin McComb. Number 4, senior John Coughlin. Number 5, senior Garish Russell. Number 6, senior Carter Hendrickson. Number 8, senior Madison Condowa. Number 11, senior Zach Roscoe. Number 18, senior Zach Bennett. Number 19, senior Ian Moran. Number 24, senior Nick Borden. And the keeper, number 0, also a senior, Duncan Morgan. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats, and join in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose our stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The Milton Redhawks, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators like you at educational-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic remarks, or other intimidating shenanigans or actions directed at officials, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site. On behalf of Athletic Director Mike Carr, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope you will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to OCAmedia's coverage of Oregon Panthers boys soccer. My name is Zach Seeloff. Thanks so much for joining us on a cool but quite nice fall evening for a little bit more Badger South soccer out here at Huntoon Memorial Field. The Red Hawks of Milton have come to take on the Oregon Panthers. The Red Hawks sitting on a 7-4-2 record, 3-1-1 in the Badger South. That's good enough for third place. The Panthers 11-2-1 overall, 4-0-1 in the Badger South. That's good enough for first place, but if the Red Hawks can win this one here, they will move into a tie for first in the Badger South with Oregon. So serious Badger South implications for both these teams. If you're unfamiliar with the color schemes, on our right as we look at them, wearing their white uniforms are the Milton Redhawks, and on our left, wearing black with orange striped uniforms and white numerals, are your Oregon Panthers. The Redhawks kick it off to start, and they are forced to retreat all the way back deep into their territory, and a goal kick goes a bit long. Moving forward here is Zach Bennett. He chips one towards the net, but a little bit strong, and that'll be picked up by the keeper for the Redhawks, Maverick Atwood. Atwood, a high, twisting punt, and again it's Bennett that gets in front, settles it down very nicely. Great move into the center, and the Panthers are running with it. Colin McCombs challenges and hangs on to that one, moves a little forward, and kicks out to Bierke. Panthers moving the ball very well as they so often do, but the Redhawks do a nice job to step in front of that one, turn it the other direction. Battle continues, and now the Panthers send one. They find Bierke. He touches it up nicely, steps over. Takes a bit of a shove, but keeps fighting. McComb steps in and forces a kick out. That may roll out on the end line for a Panther corner kick, and that is just what it does. A bit of a miscue from the Redhawks there gives the Panthers a chance for their first set play of the game just 1 minute and 10 seconds in to the first half. 45 minutes per half here in the boys high school game, and Madison Condua setting up to deliver this kick. Puts a nice high one in, but it twists right and behind the goal, out of bounds. The distance was right, but the trajectory was wrong, and it'll be a goal kick for the Milton Redhawks.
The temperature at kickoff, 54 degrees.
Hear the PA announcer there, 54 degrees the temperature at kickoff, and it's not supposed to get much lower than that. The sun fully gone as the days get shorter and shorter here into the fall. It's a beautiful night for sports. Panthers pick off another pass, move it forward. Hendrickson on the outside into Bierke in the middle. Bierke leaves one forward. Here comes Hendrickson charging. He puts the shot in, and he just misses. Oh, my goodness. Carter Hendrickson with a great run. The pass from Bierke was pitch perfect. Atwood, the goalie for Milton, lays down, sacks the body, cannot stop the shot, but it rolls just by the outside post. Oh my, what a play from the Panthers there. A genuine scoring opportunity if ever there was one, but it does remain scoreless with 2:24 showing on the clock. Milton, their first trip into Panthers territory there, and it is short-lived as Oregon regains possession of the ball. Zach Roscos to the outside, challenged hard that time by Alfonso Lopez. He's forced to retreat it back to Johnny Coughlin. Coughlin, though, immediately finds Bierke across the midfield line, and he'll run it to the outside for Garish Russell. Good lead pass to Condua. Condua, Bierke, right in the middle, around his man. The shot and the score! The Panthers lethally accurate with the passing. Just bang, 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 and then Bierke puts it in that far corner. Nothing Maverick Atwood of the Redhawks can do, and it is 1-0 Panthers with 2:55 on the clock. Madison Condua, I believe, will be credited with the assist. And the Panthers strike first here in a very important Badger South game. Milton kicks it off again. Panthers step in front of another pass. And Alfonso Lopez tracks down the loose ball. Bumps that one ahead to Alec Revels. Into the middle of the field. This one being run by Nick Robinson. Robinson forced to the outside by McCombs. McCombs puts a little physical play on. We've got competing signals here. And the official signal does come out as a goal kick. The Panthers benefit from that one. Aggressive defense from midfielder Colin McCombs, senior captain. A tremendously experienced team here for Oregon. If you joined us right at the top of the broadcast, it is senior night tonight. They recognized every single senior here, and I'll list them off for you in just a moment. I think there's some names that you'll be familiar with. Hendrickson with a nice little jump play of that one, but not able to hang on, and Milton sends it back defensively. What a header coming forward from the Panthers, and Condua finds Bennett in the middle of the field. Another run to Carter Hendrickson. He is so good in that corner. Plays well, uses his speed. He goes down hard. The ball is kicked off his back and out of bounds, and that will be a goal kick for Milton. For Oregon, the seniors on this team: backup goalie Austin Adams, starting goaltender Duncan Morgan, Colin McCombs, Johnny Coughlin, Garish Russell, Carter Hendrickson, Zachary Schultz, Madison Condua, Zachary Fulmer, Zachary Roscos, Ryan Taplick, Graydon Grutchow, Zachary Bennett, Ian Moran, Ryan Lewandowski, and Nicholas Borden. The majority of this roster is made up of seniors, and they are some talented players. And speaking of, there's Borden to Condua to Bierke. Bierke, a nice job to hang on to that one, and the Panthers continue to run with it. Drop in the middle for McCombs. Ahead to Hendrickson. Hendrickson through traffic to Bierke. Bierke, a shot and a score! Hendrickson to Bierke to the back of the net. It's 2-0 Panthers with 4:55 on the clock. Exactly 2 minutes after his previous goal, Colin Bierke strikes a second time. Give credit to Carter Hendrickson for the assist. And what do you know, the Panthers come out rolling in this one. Not even 5 minutes gone, and they're up 2-0. on the Badger South opponent from Milton.
Foul.
Lopez's pass bangs off the back of a foot and allows the Panthers to regather. Alfonso Lopez, though, just comes out of nowhere, steals it away. Playing great so far for the Redhawks. One of their bright spots early here in this game. Kondoa in midfield, some fancy footwork, and he finds Garish Russell. Loose ball, this one's going to make it to Hendrickson. He fires it back towards the middle where it's broken up by Milton. On the outside, Nick Borden putting a forecheck on. The ball is out of bounds off of Milton, and the Panthers take the throw in. Russell towards Bierke, a bit strong. And it's a Redhawk ball. Bennett right in the middle of that passing lane. What a shot to Carter Hendrickson. He is all alone. Hendrickson, left-footed, shot to the corner and just missed. Oh, boy, you do not get more open than that. Carter Hendrickson able to plant, set, and deliver, and he just misses on the outside edge of the post as he did at the start of the game. It stays 2-0, and here comes the Milton goal kick with 6:15 showing on the clock. That's a tough one to miss out on. A beautiful bench shot, but it is just wide. Here comes Bierke rushing up with it again. Tries to get it towards Hendrickson, picks it up himself. Turns around the other way, left-footed shot, and a left-footed score. Colin Bierke, 6 minutes and 34 seconds into the game, has a hat trick for the Oregon Panthers. Folks, this is a 90-minute soccer game we're supposed to be playing here, and the Panthers in 6.5 minutes have delivered 3 goals, all off the foot of Colin Bierke. The previous 2 goals were superlative team efforts. This one, a bit more of an individual effort as Bierke has to play through a couple of defenders, turn and fire a left-footed shot. And my God, it is all Oregon in this one. The Redhawks on their back foot here, not sure what to do. Throw-in coming from Oregon. It's taken away by Milton, and they'll try and set something up here unexpectedly in a 3-0 hole against the Badger South leading Oregon Panthers. That ball well out of bounds in front of the Panther bench, and they'll get the chance to take a throw-in. We'll take the chance to give a big thanks to some of our sponsors. OCAmedia Sports Program is made possible by our very generous community sponsors, which include the Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, Torhorst Insurance Agency, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, trusted care close to home, Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts located in downtown Oregon. Oregon Tax and Consulting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for small business and personal tax services. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. Panthers with a bit of a run here. It's Bierke again. He's got Kondoa. Kondoa putting the ball forward, still fighting for it. Madison Kondoa can't quite get a turn on it. Good defense that time from Milton, but loose in the middle of the field. The Panthers come up with it again, and they'll work it through there. Also sponsoring this broadcast, Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese, located in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soups and salads, along with a full case of hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheeses. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. And finally, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonAthleticBoosters.com for details. Huge thanks, as always, to our sponsors. They make programming like this possible. And huge thanks to all of you for tuning in. If you are interested in helping us out, we're always accepting donations, but much more than that, we can always use staff members. OCAmedia is a largely volunteer-run organization. We're always looking for people to operate cameras or to act as announcers for different events all around our community. Visit our website at OCAmedia.com and get in touch with us. We will provide all the training. No experience is necessary, and we are happy for everyone that helps us bring community events to life here in Oregon. If you're just joining us, with 9:15 on the clock in the first half, the Panthers lead the Milton Redhawks 3-0 here at Huntoon Memorial Field, thanks to a hat trick from Colin Bierke, the senior man from Oregon, burying 3 goals in the first 6.5 minutes of play. Oregon has looked incredibly sharp, and speaking of, there's Colin McCombs holding it on the sideline after the takeaway. Great spinning pass, and the Panthers regain possession in strong form. Garish Russell taps it around his man. What a move, and he's got Bierke here again. Bierke, a little step-down maneuver, and he blocks a shot back in to the goal area of Milton. Sadly, they will hang on and get a goal kick out of that. The Panthers' offense has just been a pressuring machine, and it's easy to see why. Over their last 11 games, they are 10-0-1. They had a 9-game winning streak going, which was broken when they tied Edgewood last week, 0-0 at Edgewood. Over those 11 games where they've been 10-0-1, they have averaged just shy of 4 goals per game. They've already got 3 in the game here, and we're only into the 10th minute. Foul against Oregon on that play, and a quick free kick coming from Milton. The Panthers, though, quickly take it away. It's Zach Roscos, and up ahead to midfield for Colin Bierke. Nice aggressive slide tackle that time by Andrew Vaj of the Red Hawks, and he's able to get possession back for his team. Vaj in the middle of the field, back defensively to Grayson Hammer, one of the great soccer names we're going to hear tonight, as Maverick Atwood, possessing one of the other ones. Goalkeeper for these Red Hawks delivers another boot. It is taken away, though, by McCombs. McCombs aggressively challenged. A nice block there by Andrew Thomas, defenseman for Milton. Allows Milton to hang on, but here comes Madison Kondua from behind to Garish Russell. Kondua with it again. Turns around the corner, and there he goes. Kondua, a speedster, even on a team of speedsters, tries to move it into the middle of the field, where it is broken up by Milton, but the Panthers quickly regain. Bennett, right in the center. Chops one, but it spins forward on him, and that's going to go out of bounds. Leave a goal kick for the Red Hawks in the 11th minute of play.
Now entering for the Panthers, number 7, Zachary Schultz.
Zach Schultz checking into the game,
12,
along with Aaron Cluck. Zach Bennett and Carter Hendrickson will take a rest as Maverick Atwood of Milton gets ready to deliver this goal kick. Line drive kick towards midfield. Header spins it off to the far side. Garish Russell takes it there. Great little tap from McCombs, and Zach Schultz able to turn on it. Pursued from behind. He's got one coming. Good hold of possession, and finds McCombs once more. Panthers get it again. Milton, it's been the story for opponents of Oregon all season, had real trouble moving through midfield and getting a good run. Here's Kondua on a great little give and go. Ahead to Bierke, but in the confusion it's kick cleared. Ninja kick from McCombs and puts it to the outside for Russell. Russell fires it off of Bierke, but it's taken away again by the Milton defense, and then Russell lays down and blocks it. There's Kondua, and the shot is blocked by Atwood. Oh, my goodness. Garish Russell goes to the ground, blocks the shot forward. Madison Kondua picks it up, but Maverick Atwood able to intervene at the last second, block the shot. It does lead to a Panther corner kick, their second of the night, with 13:15 on the clock. Panthers don't always deliver a crossing shot here. Sometimes they'll just tap it and run with it. This time that's what they do, put it out to Borden in the corner. Borden lofts one towards the net, but a nice leaping grab by Atwood right on his goal line. Had to be careful as he took a step back there, but he tracks that one well and makes the stop. Nice boot. Johnny Coughlin in midfield. His header stopped up by Lopez of the Red Hawks, and they control defensively. Nate Gerard with it on his foot. Delivers a runner in. Coughlin running after it. He's got position on the Milton striker, and he's going to take that one away, move it up the far side. Good turnaround block by Borden. And it's ahead to Kondua near midfield. Kondua right in front of the referee's cubby. Forces it out of bounds off of the Red Hawks, and it'll be a Panther throw-in. Good little deception play from Garish Russell. He's able to get it across the field. Roscos now ahead to Aaron Cluck. And on the outside, it's Nick Borden. Borden sends a runner along for Kondua. Kondua looking across this into the center, finds Russell. Russell goes to the ground, puts a foot on, but the Milton defense takes it away. Aaron Cluck just stepping all over this ball, doing a great job to keep it away from the attacking Milton players. Now Borden in a challenge, and the ball pops up. He puts a nice header on towards Kondua. Kondua trying to get around his man, but Milton does hold and sends it away towards midfield. 15th minute of play here in the first half. 1/3 done with the half, and the Panthers enjoy a 3-0 advantage. All 3 goals scored by Colin Bierke. The latest of those was at 6 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock, so it did not take long for the Panthers to build a huge lead. On the near side, here's Grayson Hammer. His pass goes a bit long, and it'll be tracked down defensively by Johnny Coughlin. Move it up to Duncan Morgan, the goaltender. Morgan's long kick takes a favorable bounce for the Panthers, and Bierke's going to have a chance at it, and he finds Zach Schultz in the middle of the field. Schultz has split the defense. He takes a shot. It's stopped and knocked down by Maverick Atwood. Schultz, recognizing the pocket of defenders was collapsing on him, pulls the trigger. Atwood, with good positioning, makes a decent stop. Nice punt coming from Atwood as well after the save. Makes it all the way back to Coughlin, but he's ahead to Russell. And Bierke finds Cluck. Tremendous maneuvering from the Panthers with the ball here. Russell lofts one ahead, but Atwood will easily gobble that up. And with 16:22 to play, he'll deliver a punt from the Red Hawk penalty area, and he'll elect for the throw and move it forward. Little nutmeg shot that time from Alec Revels. Puts it through a pair of Panther legs. But on the long bomb, it's Johnny Coughlin that comes up with it again. Out of bounds that time, and we'll get some substitutes coming in. It looks like Madison Kondua will head to the bench as Zach Bennett returns to the field. Panthers throw it in, and it's Bierke. And Bierke leaves one forward, trying to leap over it on the Panthers. Ball still loose, and the fight continues. And that's going to be a foul against Milton. No, excuse me, not a foul, just an out of bounds. The throw in for Oregon. They find Bennett. Cluck, middle of the field. Around a couple of defenders. Uses a screen and drops it off. The turn and the shot from Bierke. And boy, he did not miss by much. You could see that it was going to go wide, but not by all that much. Another twisting shot from Mr. Bierke. Tried for his 4th. Couldn't quite get it there with 17:45 on the clock.
For the Red Hawks, number 15, Monty Diaz.
Monty Diaz checking in for the Red Hawks, along with Garrett Dascom. As Maverick Atwood gets ready for another goal kick. The run and the boot. Taking a side twist and a great stop there by Bennett. Bennett, nearly finds Schultz. Good defensive play to break that up. Schultz was gone, and now here's Bennett again. Ahead to Schultz, chips it for Bennett, nearly finds McCombs, and boy, these passes are right on the money. Give credit to the Milton defenders for getting in the way of what are otherwise going to be devastating scoring chances. But here comes another opportunity. Bierke to the middle of the field, chipped along. Here's Zach Bennett. Will not get there before Atwood can. And he gobbles up another for the Red Hawks. The Panthers' passing is about as accurate as you are likely to see at this level. It is incredibly difficult for teams because they just don't give you freebies. A lot of teams you'll see in the high school game will miss passes, send them a bit long, a bit short, give you opportunities to recover from a defensive mistake, maybe in positioning. But against the Panthers, boy, you do not get a lot of those. When they send a pass, it's usually right on the money. And so if you're out of position, if you can't get in front of that pass because you read the lane correctly, they're going to make you pay. And they've made Milton pay 3 times already in this game. It is 3-0 with 19:20 on the clock. as the Panthers run with another one. Send one along, and there's the mistake I was talking about. Zach Schultz crosses it. The shot is blocked away. Carter Hendrickson fired one in. Maverick Atwood with a tremendous save for Milton, and that's just what I mean. That one goes by the Milton defender, and the Panthers nearly penalize them again. Another shot comes in from a little further out, and it's towed up by Atwood. Atwood with a nice punt there. It takes a solid Milton bounce. They're going to try and get a header in here, and it's going to be run forward by Vaj. Vaj to Lopez, but that's broken up by Moran as we get started on the 20th minute of this first half. Nick Borden moved it ahead, and now here come the Panthers round the corner. Good move in toward the center. The shot comes in, and it goes wide off the foot of Carter Hendrickson. And that will be another Milton goal kick. Panthers have built themselves a solid 3-0 lead, and they have not let up even an inch. Still pressing, looking for that fourth goal in this game. That one headed down by Borden. Finds Cluck. Oh, and a solid nutmeg from Cluck. Through to McCombs. His shot blocked up, but Roscoe's trailing. McCombs a one-touch towards Schultz. Sent back, but here's Bennett. Cluck taps to Bierke. Bierke for his fourth score. Just misses the outer edge. Oh, another gorgeous play from the Panthers. Bierke pushes it just a bit left on the outside post, and it remains 3-0. With 21:20 on the clock, Milton will have another goal kick. Several Oregon Panthers waiting on the sideline for a chance to sub in. Alfonso Lopez gets in front of this goal kick for Milton. Forced to send it back to the defense. On the near side, the pressure from Oregon pretty continuous. And there we go as they take it away again. Here's Bennett. Outside edge for Borden, and he finds Bierke. Bierke looking to reverse field. Now kicks back to Bennett. Bennett leads one for McCombs, a bit strong. But McCombs mixing it up hard there, kicking it back. Bennett's going to be able to get to this and track it ahead for Aaron Cluck. Following is Zach Schultz, trying to put some pressure on this ball. And Schultz does get to it. We get a whistle, and they're going to whistle Schultz for a foul. A little too physical on that. Milton will take the free kick with 22:31 on the clock. Only the second free kick, if I'm not mistaken, in this game. It's twisting toward the sideline. Good hold that time by Monty Diaz. But the Panthers come up with it again, and it's Cluck it's Bierke in the middle of the field. Bierke towards the outside, crosses up with Schultz. Now gets his way in towards the corner. Oh, a nice defensive play that time by Nate Gerard. I thought Bierke had him beat. Gerard hangs with it and is able to strip the ball away, preventing yet another Oregon scoring chance. Milton pushes one towards the Panther defensive line. Coughlin easily stops it up. And now near side, it's Zach Roscoe's. What a pass towards Bierke. One touch back to Roscoe's, though, is too strong. And it's Alfonso Lopez now with it for Milton. They want to find Lopez again. Can't do it that time. It's kicked away by Borden. 23:45 on the clock because we're more than halfway done with this first half. Panthers with a 3-0 lead. I apologize for those of you watching at home that I have been remiss in my duties to update the score overlay. It is in fact 3-0. Speaking of, it's now 4-0. Carter Hendrickson, you couldn't have timed that any better, buddy. It's a great feed up to the right corner of the penalty area. This time the bench shot finds its way to the back easily. A beautiful kick to the upper right corner. Someone else gets involved besides Colin Bierke on the scoring. It's Carter Hendrickson with his first of the game. It is the Panthers' fourth, and they lead the Red Hawks 4-0 with 24:03 on the clock.
Entering the game for the Panthers, Garish Russell, Madison Condon, and number 21, Ethan Vanderbilt.
And with those goals, the Panther subs able to get in. Garish Russell, Madison Condon, and Ethan Vandermouse all come into the game. Panthers working it well here.
Panther goal.
Drop one ahead. Aaron Cluck finds Carter Hendrickson, who just had that goal. And Hendrickson is tripped and fouled, and that will be a free kick for the Panthers. They just want to keep it moving, take it immediately. Zach Bennett puts it to the outside, and it's Vandermouse there. Now McCombs runs for Vandermouse. Here's Vandermouse along the end line. In towards Garish Russell. No, Condor, yes! What a play. Garish Russell's attempt is rejected. Condor cleans it up. And with 24:41 on the clock, it is 5-0 Panthers. Condor with his first goal of the night. He had an assist on the first goal of the night, scored by Colin Bierke. The Panthers just rolling here at Huntoon Memorial. Not even 25 minutes in, and it's 5-0 Oregon. Off the next kickoff. The goal was apparently disallowed. I'm sorry, everyone. That goal disallowed by the officials. I believe they're saying that it was out on the end line. So that goal disallowed. It is still 4-0, which, if you're a Panther fan, you can't be all that unhappy about. Despite the fact that it's disallowed, it's still a tremendous play, and it shows you what these Panthers can do on offense. They are just electric. Nick Borden on the near side here, working his way to the middle. Tries to get one forward to Kondua, and a last-second defensive intervention keeps that pass from going through. Battle right there in the middle, and the Panthers whistled for the foul. Well, a free kick for Milton the other way with 25:40 on the clock. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, we had senior night, and the Panthers obviously featuring a ton of seniors on this team. In fact, as we look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players who are not seniors, those 5 all being juniors. The entire rest of the team is seniors. This is a very, very experienced team, but a team, obviously, that next season is going to be much, much less experienced. This is their chance. This is their year. You can get the sense that they feel that. And speaking of, here's Kondua with Hendrickson. He's around the goalie. He's got an empty net, and he's got the goal. Kondua's goal 2 minutes ago disallowed, but the run here is good. And with 26:23 on the clock, it's 5-0 Oregon. These Panthers have a knack for matching their play to whatever I'm choosing to yak about at the time. I appreciate that they're trying to make these broadcasts a little more interesting for you. But, man, this is a heavily senior-laden team that is firing on all cylinders. Their offensive prowess is difficult to overstate, and it's not just individual. Kondua, I think, one of the most visible strikers they have. But you look at all the players that can make something happen. Carter Hendrickson, who's fighting here for the ball in the corner and continues to fight hard. And they're going to, I think the referee signaling that was out of bounds. It seemed to be the signal from the assistant referee. I sure didn't see it go out. No, this is going to be a free kick for Oregon. So this free kick will be taken by Nick Borden. He drops the hand, delivers a nice crossing shot into the middle. McCombs nearly gets the head on, but here's Kondua. Kondua fires one in. It's blocked off the hand, still loose in the middle, and Milton does cleared it off. Maverick Atwood with another nice save there. The Panthers still hold the ball. All the way to the far side, and there's nobody over there. Bennett peels off to let Kondua grab it. and he'll send it back to the defensive line. But you think of all the players that can score on this team, the tremendous amount of talent that they have, and I think the unsung heroes, which is the defensive talent they have, Johnny Coughlin, Ian Moran, Nick Borden, Ethan Vandermouse, you know, getting into some midfield play there, but the kind of defensive effort they get, and then, of course, the goaltending from Duncan Morgan. This is a team that does not really have a weak spot. That is, they don't have a spot that you could say, all right, to attack the Panthers, we're going to attack X. You just have to be on your game the whole way through. And with as heavily senior-laden a team as they have, you've got to believe, and you can see it in their play, that this is a team that wants to run deep into the playoffs. This is certainly a team built to do it. The Panthers with a corner kick opportunity here. Garish Russell and Madison Condowa down that way. And it'll be Russell sending a low liner in. A little stop by the Panthers. They fire it down for Condowa. Works his way to the end line. Across the middle. Bangs off and out of bounds. And that is going to be another corner kick for Oregon. 28-46 and counting in the first half. It's a 5-0 Panther lead here at Huntoon Memorial Field. I would not be surprised if this score either stays the same or just continues to expand for Oregon, to see quite a few faces from the second team come in. A big hit delivered that time by Nick Robinson of Milton. Referee quickly calls the foul. Garish Russell takes a shot towards the corner, but Atwood with a nice job to track it down and make the save. But as I said, once we come out of the halftime intermission, if it's 5-0 Panthers or even a greater lead, I think we'll see quite a few substitutions coming from Coach Chris Mitchell. The Panthers at midfield is Zach Bennett. Cluck running through traffic and keeps it moving, finds Condowa on the far edge. Condowa back towards the center, moves around one man and sends it to Russell. Now Hendrickson in the corner, back to Russell. Russell on the run towards the end line and just can't settle it down like he wanted. Came a little hard off his foot and out of bounds, and that's a goal kick for Milton.
Now entering for Milton, number 21.
30 minutes gone in this game. We're 1/3 of the way done. And it's a 5-0 Panther lead. As Maverick Atwood gets ready to set his kick here. Bit of a head fake there. Oh, the referee was not ready, so now he's ready to go. High boot from Atwood, and the Panthers right in position. And it's Hendrickson near side. Zach Bennett, a couple of defenders on him. He elects to turn the other way. Finds Vandermouse. Coughlin stepping up a little bit. Goes for Bennett, but it's blocked out by the Redhawks. Twisting toward the end line, or the sideline, excuse me. He's not going to get there. Ian Moran's pass shanks a little bit, out of bounds, and that'll be a throw in for Milton. High toss. Header from Milton. Trying to battle through a double team as Nick Robinson. Panthers on defense, stifling as ever. Little confusion on that pass. Two players had a chance. They each thought the other guy was going to get it. And Milton does come up with the ball as a result. Captain Nate Gerard controlling. And he'll move it forward. Vandermouse, even though he overran the initial pass, just aggressive on defense. Forces that pass into a takeaway. And it's Zach Bennett. Chip into the middle. Thought he had a teammate there, but nothing doing. But Bennett puts some more pressure on. Milton, I think, out of frustration more than anything else, just clears that one down, and Duncan Morgan will take it. Morgan, a nice overhand throw. And the Panthers run it across midfield. Pass for Garish Russell, a little strong. And now it's Milton's turn to send it back to their keeper, Atwood. Maverick Atwood, no doubt named after the 1986 Top Gun character Pete Maverick Mitchell. I don't actually know that that's true, so I don't want to impugn his parents' motives in selecting such a name, but you could be named after worse people, that's for sure. Big collision there with Bennett, and Milton comes up the better of it. Grayson Hammer moving across midfield, trying to send one forward, but Moran flicks it away. Bennett still sticking with this one. He and Lopez going toe-to-toe, and Alfonso Lopez holds for Milton. Can't get past Cluck, though, and it's Garish Russell in the middle. Lopez picks up an errant one for Milton and sends it along. Pass through, goes by. Moran having to track it toward the end line. He'll turn it around the corner and keep it inbounds. Ian Moran, what a clearing shot there. I think pretty much everyone in the stadium thought that would go out. Holds it in, and here's Johnny Coughlin. Thought Russell was coming up a little more aggressively than he was, and that results in a pass, and here's Lopez. Alfonso Lopez finds a little bit of open space from the near corner of the penalty area. Holds it down and sends it back into the middle for Andrew Thomas. Revels with it and puts it to the outside. Milton, their first sustained possession in Panther territory here. Tried to send one in. It doesn't make it through traffic. On the end line they control. Cross another one in. That time headed out by Moran. Dropped on Thomas's foot. Thomas has it blocked away. The Panthers moving up, and Moran sends it out. And Moran is fouled from behind, and I believe this may be a yellow card for Andrew Thomas. Nope, not a yellow card, just going to have a discussion with him. So, I credit the referee in that situation. You don't always have to issue the yellow card to make the point. It's the first time there's been an infraction like that. Sometimes you can just let him know, hey, it's too aggressive, pull it back a little bit. Good officiating and great play from the Panthers defense. They shut down the first solid offensive possession for Milton with 34-34 on the clock. They lead 5-0 here at Huntoon Memorial, and we are getting a whole mess of substitutions coming in.
Declan Riley. And entering for the Panthers, Colin McComb, Zachary Schultz, Colin Bierke, and Zach Roscoe.
So play restarts. And here comes Garish Russell off the free kick. Russell with some speed running forward. Tries to take a shot in. It is blocked by Nate Gerard. Gerard has got a big frame and uses it all there to block the shot. Sends a high twisting kick out. Nice header from McCombs. But it's Alfonso Lopez once more picking it up. Loose ball runs long, and that one will be taken by Benjamin Schaefer, one of the new Panther check-ins here. Up the far side edge, and now back to Bennett. There's Bierke, already has a hat trick on the night. Breaks an ankle there of the defender. Just absolutely leaves him in his dust. And the Panthers move it out to the far side. Bierke again in the middle. Tries to get one to McCombs. It's broken up by Lopez. Lopez facing a little pressure, but he's able to get it away. And it'll be Gerard defensively for the Redhawks. Less than 9 minutes to play as we enter the 36th minute of this first half. Panthers with a 5-0 lead and in control this evening. Ian Moran tracking one back. He'll drop it off for Duncan Morgan, who puts a high but hard kick. What? I can't believe he got that distance on it. It looked initially like he really got under it and lofted awfully high, but he kicks it over the midfield line. Beautiful boot from the senior keeper for Oregon. And the battle continues at midfield. Panthers get the better of it there. Bierke, one touch to Bennett. And now here's Kondua with a little space and one man to beat. Kondua towards the middle. Slip slides. Planted the foot. It kept going. Somehow he's able to turn with the left side and at least move it away from the man who was right in his face. And that field's starting to get a little slippery. You see Moran slipping there as well. Good play from both Kondua and Moran to make contact when losing their footing. That one redirected, and the Panthers have a chance at it. Good fight in here, and the Panthers battling. Great play from Zach Roscoe to keep sticking with that one. I think Milton thought they were sort of entitled to that ball. Roscoe says, I'm going to take a shot at it. 37-30 on the clock. 7.5 minutes to play in the first half. Panthers with a 5-0 lead. Near side edge for Milton. Great pass for Milton that time, and they find Monty Diaz. Diaz, though, goes a bit long, and Zach Bennett will turn it around the corner. He'll send it out of bounds, but that'll be a Milton throw-in from much further up. Taking that throw-in is Andrew Vaj. Throws it towards Lopez, who puts a foot on it. Interesting. I thought that was out of bounds off Milton, but Milton gets the throw. That time I thought it was definitely Milton, but once again it goes against Oregon, and the Redhawks will take the throw in, and the person of Grayson Hammer. Out of bounds once again. Hammer steps up. Wants to take this one quickly. 38-38 on the clock. Tries to send it into the penalty area. Headed out by the Panthers. Zach Bennett leads it for Bierke. Bierke in a foot race. And here's Bennett again. Bierke finds Kondua. Madison Kondua back to Bierke. They run a 1-2 push here. Bierke following it. He's got the loose ball, sends it to the goal, and he scores. Colin Bierke somehow stays on his feet, maneuvers around Maverick Atwood, and buries his fourth goal of the night with 39-13 to play. It is 6-0 Oregon. The Panthers could not be happier with how things are going.
And for the Panthers, Zach Fulmer, Jason Fishwild, John Kaufman, and Nick Thornton coming in.
4 subs for the Panthers. Zach Fulmer and Jason Fishwild, 2 of the new names to hit the pitch tonight. They come in as the Panthers enjoy a 6-0 advantage here at Huntoon Memorial Field with 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Fishwild, a nice pass into McCombs, sends it over to Russell. Bierke, who's got 4 already, tries to send it to Fulmer. He stumbles a bit, can't get it. Fishwild, though, breaks up a pass, and it's Roscoe's back to Fishwild. Milton defense does finally strip one away. Roscoe's chasing, but they're able to kick it clear. Fulmer gets a nice foot on that one, lifts another one by, but the defense does intervene. Coughlin out of midair, sending it along. Fulmer will have a chance at this ball up to Fishwild. Now finds Fulmer on the corner. He's got a chance to cross this one in. Sends it along. Oh, the flying side kick from Schaefer is no good. Russell sends one from further out, and Atwood able to get it. It was going wide. Oh, my. I talk about ninja kicks sometimes, but Zach Schaefer goes up into midair, lays out at 90 degrees to try and drive one in. Good job by the Milton defense to block that attempt. As we have 40-30 on the clock, 4.5 minutes to go in the half. Panthers lead by a half dozen. 6-0 here at Huntoon Memorial. Bierke pushing up, challenging. The Panthers never let you feel comfortable with the ball. They swarm to that ball. They put man-on-man pressure every single time. Milton now working this one in, try and take a shot. It hits off of the back of his own teammate. That swing coming from Bryce Eckert. And now here's Fishwild. Fishwild slipping down again. He's wanting the call, but nothing doing. As Coughlin mixes it up on defense here. Panthers do take it away, and now it's a 3-on-3-1 here. Bierke ahead to Fishwild. Fishwild just shoved off the ball. Jason Fishwild gets hammered by Grayson Hammer. If you'll pardon the obvious use of his name. And the Panthers will get a free kick here. They want to set this one up a little bit. 41-44 and counting in the first half. Wind, shot, hard off the back of Alfonso Lopez. Fulmer, though, takes it away and leads one again. Nick Borden can't cross it through the defense, but he's got an opening. Takes a shot. It's wide left and out of bounds. And that's a goal kick for Milton. 42-15 on the clock. Just about 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. It is Panthers 6, Redhawks 0 here at Huntoon Memorial. Garish Russell in front of that goal kick. The pass goes to Fishwild. Outside edge. And open is Bierke. Bierke's shot pulled well left. That time you could see from his reaction he knew it as soon as he hit it. Just put a little too much left English on that one. It's out of bounds for another Redhawk goal kick. Maverick Atwood on to deliver that kick. Sends a high one towards Lopez. But it's the Panthers that come up with it. Here's Schaefer on the far side. Schaefer just working with it every step of the way. Garish Russell following. He's got it in the middle of the field. Takes his shot and skies it up over the goal to the back wall. Another goal kick for Milton. .90 seconds to play in this first half. Colin Bierke has 4 goals. Carter Hendrickson and Madison Kondua each with 1 in an offensive effort for the ages here for Oregon. Good header down that time by Ben Schaefer. Milton still trying to run with this, but again, the Panthers defense breaks it up. And that is so much of what the Panthers do defensively. They convert a lot of those broken up passes into runs the other way. But even if they didn't, they just disrupt the momentum of the attacking team so well, so effectively, that it makes it awfully hard to generate any kind of offense. Running up with this one is Monty Diaz. Towards the middle of the field, there's Alfonso Lopez. Lopez through the legs of one man. Coughlin sends it along. The shot comes. Give Lopez credit there for getting down and putting some charge on that ball. Duncan Morgan has it near the outside pipe, and he'll move it forward. Runner for Fulmer. Trajectory got changed a little bit in the middle there, and he's not able to come up with it. And here's Lopez the other way. McCombs chases him. There's less than 10 seconds to play. Coughlin in the way, and he'll just send it out. And that is how the first half of this game will end. The Panthers lead the Redhawks 6-0. Colin Bierke with a hat trick +1. He's got 4 goals on the night. He scored his first 3 at 2:55, 4:55, and 6:34 in the first half. 6 minutes and 34 seconds gone, and the Panthers were already up 3-0. They've added 3 more since then. 6-0 Oregon. I feel like I'm a bit of a broken record here. I'm just talking up Oregon the whole time, but it's got to be said they are playing tremendous soccer as they contest the Milton Redhawks here. A huge game in the Badger South, and all indications are that Oregon's going to maintain their #1 position in the conference. Thanks so much for joining us here on OCAmedia. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with the second half of this game. You're listening to Oregon Panthers Boys Soccer on OCAmedia.
From the review, that you up 30 minutes into the clock over. And then I asked him, okay, why were you
Second. So, the boys were talking about going to that concert in December. Did you know anything about that?
I heard about that. Sometime in December?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's in Milwaukee.
Parents are going too, right? Parents
Well,
are
Craig,
going
Pete, and I,
okay.
we're going to take Colin, Maddie, Duncan, Johnny, Zach, Well, we haven't. That's the thing. I bought the tickets yet because the boys like, oh yeah, they're all in. I said, you talking to Prince? Oh yeah, they all know about it. Well, I was like, well, then I'm sure it's fine. Well, Lee's just like, no, you better go answer this. He wouldn't lie. What would used to be the Bradley Center or whatever, the new, yeah. So
It's not the first weekend in December.
I will look it up right now. I figured you all knew about this stuff already.
Oh, okay. It wasn't gonna clash with you or the beginning. Okay. Oh, I got sometime
Yeah, because
I like to make sure it's too late to say no.
And then you're stuck. You
Yeah,
just have to prove.
there is. Yeah. Oh my God. We're gonna celebrate. Yeah, yeah.
well, they kind of want. They've been on me about getting the tickets, so I kind of wanted to get those taken care of. It's right here. It's just loading.
At the Bradley Center or in Chicago?
No, it's in Milwaukee.
Oh, okay.
Okay, once it loads, I'll let you know. Yeah, all three of us are going. So. I'll text you whatever the
December
dates are.
9th.
What's that? Travis Scott. That's it.
December 9th.
That's it. Yep. See? And was that on is that a Sunday or? Okay. Yeah, so we were gonna, well, that's what we were kind of debating, is if we were going, and we could work out the details later. I think no more than $100, so, with fees and all that stuff, so. If you guys are cool with that, I'll go ahead and get the tickets. Is that or do you want to let us know? I'm not pressuring you,
No, we're not gonna be the only people to say no.
Welcome back, everyone, to Huntoon Memorial Field for the second half of this Panthers boys soccer game. The Oregon Panthers playing host to the Milton Redhawks tonight, a Badger South Conference matchup that has seen the Panthers tally 6 goals in the first 45 minutes of play. Colin Bierke having the night of his life, a hat trick plus 1, 4 goals for him in that first half. Madison Kondoa and Carter Hendrickson each adding one of their own. And it's been all Oregon from the word go in this game. Bierke scoring his hat trick just 6 minutes and 34 seconds into the game. I don't even know what I'm out of superlatives to describe the play of the Panthers tonight. It has been nothing short of fantastic. If you're just joining us, the Panthers are on your right, wearing their black uniforms with orange stripes. They'll be moving right to left. The Redhawks on your left, wearing their white uniforms with orange numerals. They'll be moving left to right. Panthers get to kick things off here to start, and they'll take it the other way. Colin McComb sends a pass along that goes out of bounds, and it'll be a Milton throw-in very quickly here in the second half. Foul against Oregon on that play, and so Milton will get a free kick near midfield. Just about 20 seconds done in the first half, or excuse me, in the second half here. High kick right towards the edge of the penalty area. Good play with the chest by Milton. Put it through the legs, but there's Johnny Coughlin, and he'll just kick it right back out of bounds. Ball boys moving one up here for Milton. Always appreciate the kids who volunteer to help out here at these varsity games. Throwing goes to Alfonso Lopez, but it's taken away. Solid defense from the Panthers. and they work it straight up the field. Zach Bennett slows things down a bit and now sends a long runner. And here come the Panthers. Moving it towards the middle. Drop one for Garish Russell right in the middle of the field. Forward for Kondua. Kondua taps it back. Russell again. Takes the shot. It's blocked, but here's McCombs. McCombs takes the shot to the corner. Hits the crossbar. It's still in play. And it is sent out by the Milton defense. Oh, man. What a shot. The goalie, Maverick Atwood, couldn't do much about it, but it sails just high and hits the crossbar. And it is still 6-0 Panthers. McCombs not able to lay a foot on that one. Lopez challenged aggressively, though, by Bennett, who forces the turnover. Roscos all the way on that far edge, moves it ahead. And now they send a runner forward for Russell. Russell goes down hard on the challenge from behind. The ball rolls towards the sideline. Hendrickson there. And it's put out of bounds off his foot. It'll be a Milton throw.
Wow.
47:30 on the clock. We'll play to 90 minutes. Panthers up 6-0 here at Huntoon Memorial Field. That one's out of bounds off of Milton, and the Panthers will get the throw the other way. Zach Bennett challenging well there. Panthers hold on. Forced to retreat. Now send it across the field. There's Garish Russell. Moran sends a spinner into Nick Borden on the near side. Here's Colin Bierke. Bierke to Kondua. Kondua behind the D. Pulls the trigger. Drifts it just right. Sends it right across the face of the goal and misses the outside post. 48:30 on the clock. Another Panther chance that is just offline. Maverick Atwood to take the goal kick here. High twisting kick headed by McCombs. A little confusion there between McCombs and Hendrickson on who would take it. But the Panthers get it back. Holmes in for Bierke. Bierke towards the corner. Tries to reverse field, forced to continue running out. From the sideline, back in for Bennett. Bennett is just thrown down. Wow, it's hard for me to see from here. We're under the lights and everything. It looked to me like his arm got grabbed and he was taken down, but the referee much closer. No call. So I'm sure he saw it more cleanly than I did. Redhawks control there. Move it towards the far side. And that's going to be a foul against the Redhawks. Zach Roscoe stepping up defensively, took a little contact. And that'll be a Panther free kick with 49:45 on the clock. Panthers running it again. Bierke following it in. Out towards the edge, here's Hendrickson. Crosses one into the middle. A light tap header keeps it moving over the Panthers attackers. Good defensive play from Milton. On the edge, I'm pretty sure that's out of bounds off of Milton. We don't yet have a signal. The assistant referee on this side is way down on the Panther side of the field. The Panthers control. Here's Bennett in the middle. Outer edge for for Roscos. Roscos finds an open room. Gets it to Bierke, but his foot twists a little bit on the wet ground. Roscos still there. Taps it around one man. Fighting through a double team. Still battling for that ball. But it is taken and sent away by Gerard. Panthers have swapped in their backup goalie, Austin Adams, 0-0 in there. Here's Kondua. Kondua's around the double team. Kondua behind the defense. Shot is blocked. Ball still loose, kicked out. Bierke there, though. Bierke's got a chance. His shot is punched up over the goal. What a save that time by Maverick Atwood. Bierke nearly had his fifth. That was headed straight for the back of the net. Atwood gets a punch on it and just manages to tap it over the crossbar. Tremendous goalkeeping from the junior of Milton, but the Panthers do get a corner kick out of the deal, leading 6-0 with 51:33 on the clock. Kondua crosses one in. Bennett calling for it. Good header by Gerard. Back in. Here's Kondua once more. On the goal line. Lifts one all the way across the goal. That one's going to stay in. McCombs overruns it. Tracking back. Sends it for Borden. Borden in the middle. Good step over move. Finds it through the legs. Here's Bennett, and he pulls underneath it. Lifts it high. Bennett had the look. Wanted to go top shelf, but got a little bit too far under it. It's high and out of bounds, and that's a goal kick for Milton. Off that goal kick, Milton fighting at midfield, looking to retain possession. Here comes Gerard up from his defensive position, taking a little run at it. The Panthers, though, step in front. That one is tapped out of bounds, and the Panthers get the throw in. Try to keep it running, and it's Hendrickson that's got it, working up the far side. That field getting very slippery now. Both players try to slide tackle that one. And they're going to say it was out of bounds on Oregon. So that'll be a Red Hawk throw-in. No, excuse me, a foul on Oregon. Didn't hear a whistle. They've had a couple of times here where we haven't gotten a whistle on that. At any rate, it's a free kick for Milton. Comes into the Panthers' side, but the Panthers have it there. Still playing on the far side. Hendrickson trying to get after this one. Sends it past Gerard and goes down hard. Looked like he put his face in the turf on that one, but he's back up. What a play there by the Panthers. Here's Russell. Russell sends the runner for Bennett. Bennett crosses it towards Kondua, and it is covered up by Maverick Atwood. Got his thigh on it, kind of overjumped it, but he traps it with his leg and keeps it from going through to Kondua. That field getting very slippery now. Seeing a lot of players slip sliding all over the place as they've started to kind of chew things up over the 54 minutes and 8 seconds of this game. The footing has gotten progressively worse. Players are going to have to be careful there as they look to plant on these various shots. Nick Borden paddling through a couple of players from Milton and now running up the near side. Borden is, and he's badly, his shirt is just yanked. Bad holding into the center. There's Bierke. His shot is blocked, but the ball is still alive. Hendrickson finds Bierke again in the penalty area. He turns it out the other way for Russell. Russell moves past a man. Still fighting for this ball. It's finally kicked loose by Milton, and the Panther fans not happy. Nick Borden very badly held on that play. They do not get the call. They generate a scoring chance, but just the same. Folks wanting the call on that one. 55 minutes are in the books. It's 6-0 Panthers. Milton controls near side. That one went past a number of players who weren't expecting it to get to them. Alfonso Lopez finally does gather it. And Milton moves it forward. Too far forward as it happens, and Johnny Coughlin on the spot. Here comes Garish Russell. He's got Kondua running. Kondua puts a foot on it, slips, slides, but stays with it. Tries to tap it in, and now we do get a whistle. Offsides the call that time against Oregon. And it will be a Milton free kick. Maverick Atwood will take the free kick for the Red Hawks. Delivers a nice spinning kick across midfield. Alfonso Lopez able to pick it up for Milton. Trying to turn the corner on the near edge. Sends her out of bounds, and that'll be a Panther throw the other way.
2 players entering for the Panthers. Aaron Cluck and Zach Schultz.
Aaron Cluck and a reverberant Zach Schultz come into the game with 56:40 on the clock. Panthers still enjoying that 6-0 lead that they built in the first half. They've had some tremendous chances in this second half. One rattled off the crossbar. The other from Bierke that would have been his 5th was punched over the crossbar by the goalie Maverick Atwood. Players coming together here, and the loose ball favors the Panthers. Colin McCombs running with it. Moves it ahead. Bierke, a little step around move. Finds Bennett. Zach Bennett pokes it for McCombs. He's got Kondua, feeds it across to him and just ahead. And I'll be honest, not sure if he meant to put that on net towards the outer post or feed it to Kondua for the second shot. Either way, it does roll out of bounds, and it's a goal kick for Milton. High backspinning kick. Perfect header from the Panthers. Kondua over to Bierke. Bierke around one man. Runs it up to Borden on the goal line. Borden tries to center it. Good block by the defensive Michael Lee, but that'll be a Panther corner kick. Panthers set up in the corner as they often do. Could kick it away or not. They do elect to kick it away into the penalty area. It's over McCombs and past Bennett. Both players trying to get in there for a header opportunity. Nothing doing. It is sent out of bounds by the goalie Maverick Atwood, and the Panthers will have a throw in front of their own bench. Milton sends a long one out. Johnny Coughlin following. Ahead to McCombs. In the middle of the field, McCombs. Kicks to the outside edge for Schultz. It's a little long. Schultz, though, stepping in front of the clearing attempt. Holding it deep in Red Hawk territory. McCombs doing the same. Panthers putting pressure on here. Loose ball coming towards Borden. He's able to hold it, and now here's Zach Bennett. Bennett going to take the strike and loft it well over the goal. That's twice now that Bennett has lifted it higher than he has intended. That'll be a goal kick for Milton with 59:16 on the clock. Another back spinning kick. Nick Borden stepping up, and he's got a chance at this one. Pokes it to Russell, who touches it over to Cluck. Cluck, a nice move around his man. A little space here, fires it hard off Madison Kondua. Kondua looked to avoid taking that one with his face. Bierke tries to turn on one, but turns too much. It's wide right, and another goal kick coming. We are entering the 60th minute of play. 2/3 done here at Huntoon Memorial. Panthers up 6-0. That goal kick goes right to Aaron Cluck. Head towards Kondua. Milton runs nicely along the sideline and pushes it towards Moran of the Panthers defense. Lopez takes over in midfield for the Red Hawks. A little one-touch through traffic, and Milton controls. McCombs trying to get in the way. Eating the dirt there was Andrew Vaj. I don't think he suffered any contact from McCombs, just losing it on this tough footing. And here's Cluck. Cluck behind the defense. He takes the shot, blocked by Atwood. Tries to send one in, and it's blocked by the defense. Atwood with another nice save. Aaron Cluck one-on-one with the goalie. And Atwood makes a great stop. It has to be noted, too, that it's a 6-0 game. You really can't put a ton of that on the keeper, Atwood, and he has made some very nice saves in this game. Panthers with a good run here. Kondua tries to get back towards the middle of the field. And again, that footing comes into play. Bierke not able to stop as quickly as maybe he normally would. Slip slides a bit past that ball. And it's Alfonso Lopez at midfield. Zach Bennett puts a leg into him, and he's going to get whistled for that. Unintentional. He was going for the ball, just missed it, and instead put a leg on a leg. Great little pass that time from Nick Borden. Now the Panthers working on the far side. Zach Roscos out there. Forced to reverse field. And now Coughlin's ahead. Johnny Coughlin, nice play on the defensive line. 62-12 on the clock as this one makes its way to Bierke, and he sweeps it along the Cluck. Panthers running now. They find Kondua. Kondua's around his man. He's got a ton of open space here. Into the center. It's headed back towards Kondua. Steps on it again. Around his man once more, again with open space. Back into the middle of the field and kicked away by the Red Hawks. Kondua centering it aggressively twice. Panthers not able to make it go, and the lead remains 6-0 with 62:45 on the clock. Roscos with a great intervention there. And it's Panther ball. Aaron Cluck finds Bierke. Bierke's got 4 tonight already. Step over move. The Panthers always set up their attacking shell so well. That is, they always have players positioned so that if a ball breaks loose, you know, the pass doesn't go where it's meant or it gets kicked back by the defense, they've got someone to pick it up. Bennett tries to run through, loses his foot, goes down, and that's out of bounds. And we're going to get 4 new Panthers coming in.
Zach Fulmer, Jason Fishwine, Ethan Vandermouse, and Ben Schaefer.
Fulmer, Fishwild, Schaefer, and Vandermouse all check into the game as we are just about to start the 64th minute of play. Panthers move things along. Control in the middle of the field. Still working with it. Now they find its way through. Johnny Coughlin, a great twisting move. A low shot from Bennett does not make it through the defense, but Fulmer still fighting for it on that far edge. Milton forced to send it out of bounds. And that should be a Panther throw-in.
Garish Russell now entering the game.
Garish Russell checks back in as the Panthers throw it towards Fulmer. Kicked clear nicely by Milton into an empty area of the field. Vandermouse steps up, finds Fishwild. Fishwild in the middle. His pass towards Fulmer does not go, but there's Vandermouse once more. Coughlin stepping up, drops back for Moran. Moran all the way across the pitch to the far side. What a centering ball. Headed towards the center even better. And out of bounds for a Panther corner kick. Tremendous cross towards Aaron Cluck. He heads it nicely across the middle, but nobody able to field it. It does go out of bounds off of Milton. And so the Panthers get the corner kick. They twist one in, tap it toward the net, and the Milton defense knocks it clear. Panthers with another run here. On the outside, it's Fishwild. Header dropped in for Russell. And in front of that was Gerard of the Red Hawks. Ben Schaefer, aggressive on the defense, steps up. He and Coughlin able to take it away. Panthers just fighting their way through. Here's Coughlin. Coughlin in the middle for Fulmer. Fulmer collides. Ball still under him, fighting for it. Drops it back for Zach Schaefer. Schaefer to Garish Russell. Russell takes the shot and misses wide. Cluck not able to get there in time to redirect. And that'll bring 4 new subs in, 3 for Milton, 1 for Oregon, with 67 minutes, on the clock.
Entering for the Panthers, Ryan Taplin. And entering for
Goal kick coming from Milton. Another back-spinning goal headed by Vandermouse. Fishwild pursuing.
Declan Riley.
Jason Fishwild's got it for Oregon. Crossing pass, though, broken up by the Milton defense.
Diaz.
Head to Alfonso Lopez. Fulmer now with it. Fulmer able to move it forward. Coughlin following. And Atwood just going to come out and take this one. Saw a bit of a defensive breakdown. Wisely comes off his line to take it away. High side spinning punt. Trying to stop it down is Lopez. He is able to pick it up. Lopez, I think, has been probably the most consistent performer on Milton tonight. Ball handling has been excellent. His passing's been very sharp. He's looking good out there, but the Milton Redhawks as a team have not had a good answer to the Panthers' offense, and their own offense has been relatively stagnant tonight. Nice move there by Cluck to find Vandermouse. Aaron Cluck running with it, getting it into Fishwild. Fishwild loses it off the toe. Atwood able to gather the loose ball with 68:38 on the clock. Much better punt from Atwood that time. Crushes that ball into Oregon territory, but Ian Moran able to gobble it up. And who else? It's Alfonso Lopez on the far side with a little run of it here. Knocked back. The Panthers tonight looking to advance to 12-2-1 on the season. They'd be 5-0-1 in the Badger South, which will be good enough for sole possession of first place. That's where they are now. Milton taking a little shot there, and not the shot you would want, but when you're down by 6, you've got to just throw them on net and see what you can get. Not a bad effort, but it does push a little wide right. But as I was saying, the Panthers would at that point have 11 points in the Badger South Conference. If you're not familiar with how soccer works in that regard, a win is worth 2 points, a tie is worth 1, and a loss obviously worth none. And it's points that determine the conference winner. Panthers can somehow find a way to hang on to the 6-0 lead they've built for themselves. They will have 11 points in the Badger South and be in excellent position to win the conference. They are ranked 5th in Division II boys soccer. Been sitting on that rank for a while. A lot of good teams in Division II, and so it's hard to separate yourself when everybody at the top is winning. As we enter the 70th minute here, though, all signs point to a playoff run for these Panthers that could be one of the most successful in their history. Milton getting a little offensive possession here later in the game. Johnny Coughlin breaks up a pass, and Aaron Cluck drops it back. Fishwild now near side, looking to run the Panthers out on the offensive side of things. Fishwild has tremendous motion when he dribbles. It's almost impossible to tell where he's going to go, and it's got to play havoc with defenders. Look at this run from Oregon, getting to that loose ball. Garish Russell lays down to play it forward, and his teammates reward him by fighting hard for it. Unfortunately, that ball sent out of bounds for a goal kick. Or, no, the assistant referee had signaled a goal kick, but that will actually be a corner.
Junior
It was 71:15 to play, and 71:15 on the clock. Panthers get a set play here, kicking it away from the far corner.
CJ Fisher
They'll elect not to cross it and just send it in.
and Brady Bruco.
Johnny Coughlin there. His pass broken up by Lopez and run out. Alfonso Lopez taking some big strides across the field as he moves this one forward, and now they find Lopez running with it in the middle. There's Johnny Coughlin right on him. Lopez sticking with it, turns, pulls the trigger. The shot does not get through, and C.J. Fisher pulls up to allow it to go through to goalie Austin Adams. Good work there by the two of them, communicating and making the right play on Austin Adams with a booming punt. And here's Fulmer. Fulmer sending a runner ahead, and just kicking it out of bounds is Maverick Atwood. Ryan Lewandowski was chasing it. Fulmer with a nice runner for Lewandowski. And the throw-in does go to Fulmer. Panthers have it deep in Milton territory. Pass through to center is kicked away by the defense. Here's Lopez again at midfield. Misses that one, and Vandermouse puts a hand right into the face of Lopez. It's called for the foul, an easy call to make there. 72:40 on the clock. It'll be a free kick for the Redhawks. On to take this one, it looks like Nate Gerard, one of the captains on this Red Hawk team, along with Alfonso Lopez and Maverick Atwood. That ball bounced quite funny, and there is a Red Hawk player down on his knees. Had a bit of a collision. I'm not sure if the referee sees this. It's 6-0. Why not just blow it dead? There we go. He finally blows the whistle. No need to worry about competition here. A player down. Let's call it out and call in the training staff and the coaches. So it was number 9, Bryce Eckert. It didn't look to me like he and the Panther defenseman collided, but obviously something went wrong. That Eckert is now down on his hands and knees there. We'll take a moment to thank the sponsors that make games like this possible on OCAmedia. They include the Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, Torhorst Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, trusted care close to home. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in downtown Oregon. Oregon Tax and Consulting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for small business and personal tax services. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese, located in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soups and salads, along with a full case of hand-selected small-batch Wisconsin cheeses. And able to walk off under his own power as Bryce Eckert gets a very nice hand from these fans here as he gets to his feet and heads towards the bench. Great to see that he's able to walk off unassisted. Not sure exactly what the issue was. Like I said, it didn't look to me as though he and the Panther defender collided in any significant way, so I'm not sure if maybe he twisted an ankle or what the issue might have been. At any rate, he does walk off and will take a seat on his bench. And with 73-14 on the clock, we will whistle things back in just a second. The Panthers up 6-0 here at Huntoon Memorial. Our final couple of sponsors, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community, and the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonAthleticBoosters.com for details. And as always, OCAmedia, we appreciate donations, but we are always looking for people to volunteer with our organization. Nice shot there from Alfonso Lopez, and Lopez, I think, has taken to just sort of trying to strap the team to his back here, making some great runs, trying to get some shots in. He delivers a heck of a ball there that is wide left of the post, and it will be a goal kick for Austin Adams of the Panthers. Adams sends a hard liner in. Fulmer drops it off, and the Panthers work up the field. But as I was saying, we are always looking for volunteers. If you want to be a camera operator or an announcer, visit our website, OCAmedia.com. Contact us. Let us know that you're interested. No experience is necessary. We'll train you on everything you need to know. And we'd love to have you helping us bring community events to life here in Oregon. We're into the 74th minute as the Panthers work the ball at midfield. Zach Bennett swings over the top briefly there and then sends it to Vandermouse near side. Oh boy, falling hard. That time was Declan Riley. And the field definitely in rough shape. We've had, if you're not from the area, we've had some serious rain over the last couple of days. And that, coupled with an intense soccer game tonight, has definitely led to a degradation of the field. The footing not the best for these players out here, but they are working hard on it. Whistle goes against Oregon. They're guilty of the foul, and that will be a Red Hawk free kick with just shy of 75 minutes on the clock. 15 minutes to play in this game. The Panthers have amassed a 6-0 lead. Doing well to protect it here in the second half, and assuming no drastic changes, they will advance to 12-2-1 on the season and retain their first place position in the Badger South. And we have brought in the backup goaltender for Milton as well. It's Aiden Conger now in between the pipes for the Redhawks as the Panthers get a throw in on the near side here. Aaron Cluck checks into the game. He'll replace Johnny Coughlin, who has played a beautiful game tonight. As Ethan Vandermouse gets ready to throw it in from the near side. Gives it to Fishwild. Panthers following well as they always do, and here's Bennett. Braden Grutchow trying to work through, and he forces Milton to just send it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers from near their own corner flag. Big header there. Comes back towards Vandermouse, and he finds Fishwild. Fishwild to Grutchow. Bennett blocked up, but they find Grutchow again. His pass twists off his foot a little bit, but they still control. Panthers fighting on that goal line. Turning it around is Lewandowski. And there's that footing again. The Panthers get away, and again the footing goes down. Starting to get real slippery, but here is Zach Fulmer. Fulmer's pass a little bit wide. Slide tackle, aggressive slide tackle from Zach Bennett. Now we do get a whistle. And that is going to be a foul against Oregon. Milton with the free kick. 77th minute of play, 13 minutes, a little less to go in this game. Panthers with it at midfield. Here comes Fulmer. Tries to send one along to Fishwild, turns it behind him, but Fishwild able to reverse course. It's out of bounds off of Milton, and the Panthers will take the throw. No, excuse me. Out of bounds off Oregon. And the Redhawks take this throw. Nice little touch there by Fulmer. Gets in front of this one as well, still trying to fight through. And the Panthers have a good look. Lewandowski uncorks one. It's loose for Fishwild. Drops it back for Fulmer. And broken up by the defense. Just a little too tight on the goal line. No one had the space they wanted. Vandermouse, middle of the field for Bennett. Comes back to him, and he sends it all the way out for Zach Roscoes. Roscoes onto the line. Lofts a beautiful centering pass. Fishwild gets the head on it, but doesn't have the trajectory. It's out of bounds, and that is a Milton goal kick. Panthers still pouring it on. 78:30 on the clock. And it is Oregon 6, Milton 0 here at Huntoon Memorial. Huge header from Bennett. Man, he put a charge into that ball, and Lewandowski putting some pressure on. Dangerous, dangerous play by Aiden Conger, but he knew what he was doing. Does a nice job to get it up to Gerard. Gerard's clearing attempt headed down that time by Ben Schaefer. The Panthers moving along. Lewandowski there. Nice job to stick with this ball. Send it to the corner. And everybody here just trying to keep their feet more than anything. Any kind of aggressive move, cuts, hard stops is resulting in bodies going to the grass. There's Lopez once more for Milton. And he moves it middle of the field for Lucas Mullet. Declan Riley on the near side. And now Mullet again. And we've got a whistle against Oregon. Another Milton free kick coming. We're into the 80th minute of play, less than 10 minutes to go in this game. The Panthers will stay atop the Badgers South with a 5-0-1 record. 12-2-1 overall. Milton will fall to 7-5-2, 3-2-1 in the Badgers South. Centering attempt is sent out, and here come the Panthers. Fishwild sends one to Lewandowski. Lewandowski, one-on-one with the goalie. Shoots, it's blocked. Oh, what a save by Aiden Conger. Conger, the backup into this game. It's a great block. Now here's Fishwild, top of the penalty area again. Into the middle. Panthers again behind the defense, and this one makes it home. Number 17, Graydon Grutchow. Hasn't seen a lot of playing time this season, getting in this game, and he buries one. The Panthers continuing to run their offense, and with 80:54 to go, Grutchow gets the score. It's 7-0 Panthers. Milton will kick off here. It's been a tough night for the Redhawks, who have had a good season coming into this game. This one, obviously one they'd rather just put out of their minds. And that's what you have to do. Every team is going to have an off night. This obviously has not been the Redhawks' night. The Panthers have really done a job in this game. Another free kick coming from Milton. Fishwild credited with the assist on that Graydon Grutchow goal. And so with 81:30 on the clock, Milton getting ready for a free kick from midfield, trailing 7-0. And look who's coming out to grab it, Austin Adams. Johnny on the spot. Snatches that one up, and he'll deliver the punt here. On the outside, it's Lewandowski. Clock middle of the field, being pursued from behind. Moves it along in a timely fashion. Good aggressive play that time from Cluck. But it's Alfonso Lopez that takes it away and turns it. Lopez pass broken up, and there's 4 Panthers in the area. Here's Zach Bennett. Bennett to Schultz. The Zach to Zach connection. Schultz run off that ball by Tim Vidruk. And Milton holds in their own zone. Oh, nice one-footed reach-in by Cluck. And now Cluck's going to lift one for Fishwild. Fishwild around his man, right-footed shot, rifles it in! Jason Fishwild around the outside of the defender, the inside of the goalie. And at 82-59, after getting an assist on the last goal, he gets a goal of his own. It's 8-0 Panthers with 7 minutes to play.
Zach Fulmer entering for the Panthers. Oregon goal.
Milton kicks off again as we start up the 83rd minute of this second and final half.
Fishwild. Assist. Aaron Cluck.
Oregon looking like a team that you do not want to mess with.
Come on.
The referee giving Fulmer a little talking to there. And that'll be a free kick for Milton on the foul. Alfonso Lopez will take it. Panthers send that one out of bounds, and it'll be a Milton throw-in, as we have 84 minutes precisely on the clock. Panthers get a nice little forward run here. What a tap by Zach Schultz to himself. His pass, though, a bit behind Fishwild. And the Milton defense, Fishwild, a nice slide in there. Didn't quite get it, but playing aggressive. Love to see the effort here from Oregon. Gruckow gets a one-touch from Schultz. Out of the outside edge for Lewandowski. Forced to turn around. Drops it back. Battling for that ball. Jockeying for position. And it's the Panthers that do come up with it. Fulmer, middle of the field. Turns. Fires one in. Blocked away by the defense. And sent clear. Vandermouse puts a spinning header on it. The Redhawks still control. It's Lopez winding his way through traffic. Pass from Riley to Lopez intercepted. Fulmer wants the call. Referee telling everyone, let's take it easy. We've got less than 5 minutes to play in an 8-0 game. No reason to get anybody hurt here. The free kick for the Panthers will be taken by Aaron Cluck. Panthers maneuvering nicely on that far side. That time, though, the pass a little bit forward of the intended target. It's out of bounds and a Red Hawk throw-in coming. Four minutes to play in this game that has seen the Panthers notch 8 goals, in the first half, 2 here in the second. As they run it up again, it's Fishwild. Now Vandermouse near side to Fulmer. Fulmer around his man has got an open look, tries to cross it in. It bangs off the defenseman and will be picked up by Aiden Conger. Conger, the overhand toss. Aggressive play from Vandermouse, but getting by him is Riley on a nice run. And now they find Riley. He's got to hold this one in. He does. Declan Riley maneuvering deep into Panther territory. Walked off the ball by C.J. Fisher. But they get it again. Send it in. Here's Lopez. Adams is down. Lopez just needs to cross it in, and it is blocked away. Give huge credit to the defense. Austin Adams committed hard on that one. Lopez able to retain the ball after Adams went to the ground. Vandermouse, though, shadows him every step of the run and finally blocks his shot out of bounds. That will give Redhawks a corner kick from the near side. It'll be Lopez to take it. Takes a short 3-step run, sends a low liner in. It's knocked toward the goal and then immediately rejected by the Panthers defense. They find Lopez again in the corner. He's able to stay on his feet, stick with it. Now he does trip down. And a foul called against the Panthers with 87:40 on the clock. Good opportunity for Milton here. A free kick from just outside the penalty area. He's set up for a one-step line. He sends one right towards the goal. It's blocked by Adams, but still loose. Kicked out, and now he hangs on to it. Shielding away, still working towards the net, and finally poked clear by the Panthers' defense. Now they find Fishwild. Fishwild to Cluck. Panthers run the other way as we start the 88th minute of play. Declan Riley going. Middle of the field for Vaj. And another Milton player losing, and the field is just rough. All these players are having trouble keeping their feet underneath them. A little bit long on that pass, and it's Gerard. Near side for Riley. Little Panther on Panther violence there, but both players look okay. And they're running with it. It's Zach Schultz. Schultz for Zach Fulmer. Fulmer sliding again and not able to hang on. Panthers do block it back towards the goal, and Fishwild putting pressure on, but Milton will just send it clear into an empty part of the near side. Vandermouse there as we have less than a minute to play in this game. The Panthers up 8-0 as they continue to attack here. Good follow. That time from Cluck. Cluck around one man in the middle of the field towards Fishwild. Fishwild battling. Neither man able to come up with it. And it's out of bounds for a goal kick for Milton. 28 seconds to go in the game. It has been a difficult to describe performance from the Panthers in that I have used up just about all of my adjectives describing how well they have played tonight. 8-0 will be the margin as we count down the final 10 seconds.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 9.
And with that, the whistle blows, the game ends, and the Panthers take home an 8-0 Badger South Conference victory over the visiting Milton Redhawks. They advance to 12-2-1 on the season, 5-0-1 in the Badger South. They retain sole possession of first place in the conference, and with their number 5 ranking in Division II, they have got to be thinking about the postseason here as they look forward to their final few games of the regular season. There are only 3 games remaining for these Panthers. On October 5th, that's this week Friday, they will play Madison Memorial right here at Huntoon Memorial. Next week, Tuesday, October 9th, they will travel to Fort Atkinson to take on the Blackhawks, and they will finish up here at home on Thursday, October the 11th, against the Middleton Cardinals of the Big 8 Conference. That's going to do it for us. For everyone here at OCAmedia, my name's Zach Seeloff saying so long, take care of yourselves, and take care of somebody else. Good night, everybody.